Ah, For Honor. Why is my testing grounds up with the Vikings? I'm not a Viking. That should be in my events tab to the left. Okay. I want to talk about this game while I'm playing it. For Honor is one of those games that I've been playing for a very long time. I really wish that I could go along the lines of saying that I love this game, that this is my favorite game, that this game has no problems. But that's just not true. This game has a lot of problems, and I'd like to touch on a little bit of them that really tick me or grind my gears. So I'm not going to be talking about hero balancing or anything like that. Maybe I will, but I really want to get into the nitty-gritty of I don't like the way this game's going. For one, the competitive scene is ruining the game. The competitive scene is, I wouldn't say it's really going after the players all too much, which is surprising. Like, you know how you've seen like other games such as Call of Duty, Valorant, or any other kind of like first-person shooter competitive type of game. You see in those ones how it really affects the player base, how everybody believes that they need to do really good. In this game, I don't really see it that way. That's crazy. My first game on in like 3 weeks. But I don't really see that too much from my perspective. From somebody who understands the game, I understand the game inside and out. And something that I'd like to touch base on first is we made this character better because they quote unquote deserve it. Or because this character was weak for this amount of time, so they need to make him really strong. Like, the thing about making a character strong is it's okay for a character to be good in certain aspects, but not every single character needs the same aspect to be a good character. Characters... Who plays Medjay? Who really gives a crap about Medjay or Pirate? They're the same characters that we've had before. They're all the same. Pirate might as well be a stronger version of Pirate. I don't really see Black Pirate and Pirate being too separate when it comes to character design, because they both revolve around the same mix-up. This game is the same thing with every single character. Like, as for instance, we are fighting nothing but unblockables here. Nothing's changing. The content really is what annoys me about this game. I'm gonna be all over the place because I'm playing, but the content as well. Whenever I see another thing that's just for every single hero, it's like, okay, like these 3 things that you made for every single hero, you could have waited, made something for every single hero or for a faction, and then took the same amount of time to make something for the next faction. Like anything like that would have been, good for the game. Or like new maps, for example. I don't know how I didn't get that. New maps, for example. Like, how long has it been since we got a new map, man? Like, truthfully. It's been since Hitokiri's release. Well, I can't even say since Hitokiri's release, because we got the one duel map. I mean, as somebody who used to play a bunch of duels, yeah, it's cool, I guess, but we need a game, or a map, I should say, that everybody can enjoy. Or like maybe give it something new, like a Dominion map, or like a new game mode, anything, literally anything at all. We've not got anything new game-wise other than characters. And that's it. But even then, all the characters, as I said, aren't diverse. They're all the same. Some of them don't feel the same. And that's why some of them are fun. But other than that, none of the characters are fun. Like, I can name some fun characters here off the top of my head, but it's all the fun characters are the bad ones.
You lost Zone A.
The bad characters are the ones who strafe from the meta and don't follow what every other character follows to be in the meta or to be a good character. That's why they're so beloved or enjoyed. And I think if we just remove certain aspects of a character needs to have this to be good or a character needs to have that to be good, then it makes the game more enjoyable. I want new maps. I want to have something that sorry, I just had shit on this guy real quick. I want it. We can take time to remove ourselves from this. We need to push out content all the time. Who enjoys everything revolving around? Oh, every single character needs unblockables, or every single character needs an undodgeable unblockable mix-up, or every single character needs a bash, or it's unrewarding play styles that are unfun and unenjoyable to watch, to play. What's that? I don't think I'm dead. That if we brought more diversity to the characters and maps and game modes and stuff, the game would be just more enjoyable all around. But we don't get it. All we get is anything to do with competitive play, or this character was changed due to comp because we want to see him do better in competitive play, or they just sequence some characters into either I want him to do good in competitive, or he's not doing that great in casual, which not great in casual is good, but when they take the not great in casual up to a he's not great in casual, so we need to make him good for competitive, that's what I don't like. That's what needs to go.
You captured Zone A. You captured Zone C.
I don't know, man. I probably repeated myself a few times here. If there's anything else I really want to touch up on, I guess I'll go in. You can go in the comments and I'll talk about it. Anything at all. But I mean, really, all I want to see from this game is it to thrive because I love it. I love it. I want to say I love it, but there's moments that I just don't love about it at all. Taking to example how a character can define someone's skill, which I guess is an okay thing for some players, like, okay, like, it's okay for some characters to not have a brain. It is okay for that,
Team is breaking.
because not everybody wants to try really hard at the game, or not everybody wants to be crazy good at the game. People want to play casually. That's the problem. People want to play it casually, and the devs keep pushing competitive. The character doesn't need to be good. You can have bad characters. I think that's what the developers don't understand.
Victory.
But it's... I don't know. My mind is so scrambled when it comes to this game. It's hard to talk about this game. To try to be on the right side of things and really voice my opinion. Because I'm trying to talk around hero design, because I'm not an expert on hero design, but I know what could make a fun hero. Good animations, a good play style. Like, you make characters that have good, strong bits of their moveset, but it doesn't make them a strong, fun character. Even something as simple as Jorm's Hammer Slam, the things that make Jorm fun as a character, the Hammer Slam, the gut punch parry punish, her aesthetics, she has, I think, some good things about how, her fashion or whatever, but fashion's subjective. Fashion isn't anything we should worry about. Gear, however, might be a lot to ask for if we're asking for new maps and new modes. But hopping on the same game for so long to play the same map on the same mode with the same characters. And it gets to a point where you've seen everything hundreds and hundreds of times, and something new comes out, and it's like you don't even want to touch it just to milk the enjoyment out of it because it's new. Or you do it so much that it goes dry really fast, and you don't want to play anymore because you're like, oh, it's new, and then you get bored of it. And you just don't want to play the game anymore. This game is close to me, and as somebody like me who really believed that I would never stray away from this game, I am. I don't come back, rarely, if at all. None of my friends play it anymore. We all found so much enjoyment when we were playing the game together. It's the way the game has evolved, and the way the play styles have evolved, and the way everybody just seems to be okay now with how Ubisoft treats last gen, or takes all their information from Reddit and Twitter and listens to people
You lost Zone A.
who know nothing about the game complain about things they know nothing about. Because I'm not going to sit here to you and complain about Jorm's gut punch, that it should do more stamina damage, like even more than before, because she doesn't get enough max punishes. Or as of me, that I really enjoyed stamina beforehand. I want this game to be something more than it is. It's not anything right now. It's boring. It's unfun to play. Everybody's playing the same strong characters because as a character like me, I stand no chance against how strong the enemy team is. Even if I wanted to, I cannot. Like Pirate, every other attack leads into a 50-50. The light spam. See, like, emphasizes playstyles like that. Everything in this game feels the same. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. You don't have to believe you're like, you don't have to feel the same way. I'm just venting, expressing my opinion to everybody else on the internet, hopefully to find others who believe the same way. I love this game. I want this game to do better.
You lost.
And I don't have a big enough voice to get anything changed.
Defeat.
Because I'm not on my knees for Ubisoft. Unlike some other creators who we all know. But I'm sure I repeated myself a few times throughout this video. It's unnecessary for me to cry about it. So I'm just here venting. I'll talk more about it down in the comments if you guys have anything else you want to talk to me about. If you made it this far, you're crazy. And I love you. But I'm gonna hit you with my outro. And again, if you need anything to you want to talk about in the comments, anything at all, For Honor related or not For Honor related, come talk to me down in the comments, or come talk to me over in my Discord. Link is on my channel page, or hopefully in the description or comment section of this video. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video or live stream. Bye-bye.